Applying Multiple Intelligences Theory in Parenting. Understanding the 8 types of intelligence and supporting your child. Welcome to the Parenting Corner. Today, we'll explore a fascinating concept, the theory of multiple intelligences. Have you ever wondered why some children excel in language? Others are highly attuned to music. Or some are drawn to exploring nature? This is because every child, and each of us, possesses different types of intelligence at varying levels. Instead of evaluating children solely through grades or specific skills, understanding multiple intelligences allows us to see them more holistically, uncover their hidden strengths, and provide tailored support and guidance. In today's discussion, we'll dive into the following key points. First, we'll explore what the theory of multiple intelligences is and introduce the 8 types of intelligence identified by researcher Howard Gardner. Next, we'll discuss ways parents can apply this theory at home to nurture their child's development. Finally, we'll examine how schools can incorporate multiple intelligences in education to create enriching learning experiences for children. Let's get started. What is multiple intelligences? We often hear about IQ as the sole measure of intelligence. But is that truly the case? Is an exceptional artist, athlete, or musician considered less intelligent just because their school grades aren't high? The answer comes from psychologist Howard Gardner. In 1983, he published groundbreaking research showing that human intelligence extends far beyond language or mathematical abilities. He argued that relying solely on grades to assess a child's potential is unfair and doesn't reflect their true capabilities. According to Gardner, there are at least 8 distinct types of intelligence, and each of us possesses all 8 to varying degrees. These differences stem from genetics, life experiences, and learning environments. So, what are these 8 types of intelligence? Spatial visual intelligence, the ability to visualize, imagine, and manipulate objects in space. Think of pilots, architects, or skilled chess players. They often excel in this area. They can easily picture images, structures, or paths in their minds. Bodily kinesthetic intelligence, the ability to use the body or its parts skillfully and coordinately to express oneself. Create, learn, or solve problems. Dancers, athletes, artisans, or those adept at hands-on tasks often have strong kinesthetic intelligence. They learn best through movement and action. Musical intelligence, sensitivity to sounds, rhythms, pitch, and melodies. Those with high musical intelligence can easily perceive, create, and express themselves through music. Whether by singing, playing instruments, or composing, they might hear a song and quickly memorize or identify its musical elements. Linguistic intelligence, the ability to use words effectively in speaking and writing. These individuals are sensitive to the meanings, sounds, rhythms, and expressions of words. Writers, poets, speakers, or those who love reading, writing, or learning languages often have this intelligence. They can articulate thoughts and emotions clearly through words. Logical mathematical intelligence, the ability to understand numbers, recognize patterns, and identify logical relationships. These individuals excel in calculation, reasoning, and problem-solving based on logic. Scientists, engineers, and programmers often have strong logical mathematical intelligence. They enjoy exploring causes, effects, and structures. Interpersonal intelligence, social intelligence, the ability to understand and interact effectively with others. These individuals are attuned to others' emotions, personalities, and moods. Leaders, counselors, teachers, or those in service-oriented roles often excel here. They are skilled at listening, empathizing, and collaborating. Intrapersonal intelligence, the ability to be self-aware, understanding one's emotions, thoughts, strengths, weaknesses, and desires. Those with high intrapersonal intelligence are introspective, capable of self-regulation, and make decisions based on self-understanding. They may enjoy reflection, meditation, or journaling. Naturalist intelligence. The ability to understand and connect with the natural world, plants, animals, and the environment. They excel at observing, classifying, and understanding natural phenomena. Biologists, farmers, gardeners, or nature enthusiasts often have strong naturalist intelligence. They can apply this knowledge to create products or solve nature-related problems. The key takeaway is that we all possess all 8 types of intelligence. But they combine and manifest in unique ways and strengths. No one has just one type of intelligence. How parents can use multiple intelligences at home. Every child is a unique world with distinct interests, passions, and approaches to learning. One child might love reading and animals, while another is fascinated by music and numbers. This uniqueness is what makes humans so fascinating. As parents, we're closest to our children and often notice their special qualities, potential, and unique interests. However, experts emphasize one critical point. We should avoid hastily labeling our children. Associate Professor Mindy L. Kornhaber has noted that labeling children, such as through tests, can overlook their flexibility and diverse developmental potential. So, how can parents nurture and support their child's multiple intelligences at home? Here are some practical suggestions. 1. Spend quality time and observe. Take time to notice what your child enjoys. Simple moments like family dinners or playing games are great opportunities to understand them. Research shows that regular family dinners improve children's physical health, nutrition, and emotional and mental skills while fostering positive behavior. Playing together, it boosts empathy, brings joy, and reduces stress for both kids and parents. Through these activities, you'll gradually discover which intelligences your child leans toward. 2. Celebrate strengths. Don't focus on weaknesses. Labeling can lead us to fixate on what a child hasn't mastered. Instead of thinking, "My child is slow at reading," find ways to build pride in what they excel at. For example, they may not read quickly but could be great at storytelling or have a vivid imagination. Multiple intelligences help parents, teachers, and children recognize these strengths and use them to overcome challenges in learning and life. 3. Encourage diverse expression. Allow your child to engage and express themselves in various ways. If they struggle with writing an essay, don't focus solely on writing practice. Build their confidence by leveraging other skills. Kornhaber suggests asking them to verbally explain what they've learned or draw a picture about it. This reinforces knowledge while tapping into their linguistic or spatial visual intelligence. 4. Reevaluate expectations. Today, young children face increasing pressure to read and perform basic math at earlier ages. While this pressure is real, not all first or second graders need to read fluently. Unless there's a clear learning issue, relax and let your child develop at their own pace. Avoid comparing them to others. 5. Intelligence isn't fixed. Unlike IQ, which may seem static, a child's multiple intelligences profile can evolve over time. Provide opportunities for diverse experiences. Try painting, playing instruments, sports, nature exploration, or logic games. This helps children develop all intelligences and discover their passions and potential. 6. Value all intelligences. In preschool, we celebrate every discovery a child shares. But in elementary school, the focus often shifts to linguistic and mathematical skills. A child excelling in music or sports might be labeled as underperforming if their core subjects lag. Overemphasizing certain intelligences hinders holistic development. Help your child see that excelling in any area is a special gift worth cherishing. How schools can apply multiple intelligences. The school environment plays a vital role in nurturing children's potential. Since each student has a unique multiple intelligences profile, teachers must present knowledge and allow students to demonstrate learning in diverse ways. For example, when teaching about the water cycle, a teacher might start with a verbal explanation, show a short documentary for visual context, and then, instead of assigning only written work, let students create a water cycle model or perform a short skit. This way, students strong in linguistic intelligence grasp the lecture. Those with spatial visual intelligence benefit from visuals, and those with bodily kinesthetic or interpersonal intelligence shine in hands-on or performative tasks. Teachers can also use multiple intelligences to find tailored approaches for struggling students. For instance, if a student lags in reading but loves machines, the teacher could ask them to draw machines, label parts, and explain their functions. This strengthens linguistic skills, through labeling and speaking, while engaging their interests and possibly spatial visual intelligence. Designing curricula based on multiple intelligences offers significant benefits. Presenting topics through varied methods gives students more opportunities to fully understand lessons by encouraging them to think and engage from different perspectives. This not only improves learning but also boosts students' excitement and confidence. We hope these insights have provided fresh and helpful perspectives on applying the theory of multiple intelligences in your parenting journey. Always remember that every child is a unique flower, and our role is to find the best ways to help them bloom in their own beautiful way. Thank you for listening.